Okay, our last shape that we're doing area and perimeter for are polygons, specifically regular polygons. So what is a regular polygon again? It's when all the sides and angles are equal. And this is when they have lots of sides, like more than 4. So we know to find the perimeter of these shapes, you are adding all the outsides together. That's not rocket science. To find the area, we're still going to use a formula. Our formula this time is area equals 1/2 AP. So we need to know what those mean, because this isn't just like base and height again. So the little a, that stands for the apothem. And the apothem is a line from the center of our shape to the middle of one of the sides. So I'm going to draw an apothem in. Here we go. So you start at the middle and it goes down to one of the sides. So it could go like this, or it could be over here, just as long as it goes to the middle of one of the sides, then you're good. So I'm just going to draw it down here. We're going to label that with an A. Okay. And the capital P. Now, since it's a capital P, that means it's not just a number from the picture. It means you have to do something to figure that out. So the P actually stands for the perimeter of this shape, which we just said means you got to add all the outsides together. So you would add all the sides together before you just plug that number in. It's not just, oh, one of the sides is this, so I put it, no. So with this in mind, here we go. Find the area of the shape. So I know I'm going to be, this is a regular polygon. So I know I should be using the formula. A equals 1/2 little a big P. So little a, my apothem, I'm finding it in my picture. My apothem in this picture is a 3. That's A. Great. So that I will just be able to plug in. For my P, my perimeter, we got to do something. So I got to add all the sides together for my perimeter. Now this shape, one of the sides is 4. We know this is a regular polygon, so if this side's 4, that means all the sides are 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Now you could like type 4 plus 4 plus 4, blah, 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 blah. You could add all of them together, but we know since they're all the same and the side length's 4, so for my perimeter, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do 4 times how many sides are there? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 sides. So side length 4 times the number of sides. We're going to write that down just so we don't forget. And that's going to give us our perimeter. And the 4 was our side length. So this is kind of what we did when we were doing it for a rhombus. We said, oh, you could do the side length times 4 because there's 4 sides in a rhombus, but this one there's lots of sides. So 4 times 8, we would type that in decimals. If you don't know that 4 times 8 is 32. Okay, great. So we just got to plug our numbers in. We are not plugging in anything for 1/2. That's just 1/2. So we have 1/2 times our apothem, which was 3. Times our perimeter, which we just figured out was 32. So what do? Well, we're going to type this in Desmos. What a surprise. Okay. So to the calculator. So 1/2 times 3 times 32. And we got our answer is 48. For our area. So we're going to say A equals 48. What is happening? There we go. That's pretty much it. This is an easy formula to use as long as you know what little a and big P mean. Our next example, here we go. So here's my shape. I'm still finding the area, which means I'm still going to do the formula. A equals 1/2 AP. So what is my apothem this time? Well, it's the line in the middle, so that's going to be 9.6 is A. My perimeter, well, let's see. For my perimeter, what are we going to do? So our side length is 14. So 14 times how many sides are there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So 14 side lengths times number of sides is, I don't know what 14 times 5 is. Let's type it in. So 14 times 5 is 70. Great. And now we're ready to plug it in. So we know we're not plugging in for 1/2, that's just 1/2. Times our apothem, which is 9.6. Times our perimeter, which we just figured out was 70. And then we know, oh, we're going to type this all in. Type it in. So we're typing in the calculator 1/2 times 9.6 times 70. And we got 336 for our area. And that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, make sure you send me a message in the chat. Otherwise, you can go ahead and start the formative.